possibilities.
Kwaba yamo atenase mba Coastal Television do the guitar ya 514 channel 54 ya Go TV do channel 22 ya Sente Edward Sento Gas on the guitar boxing na ane pay Facebook ya live YouTube so live na se odemu sonko da no bebe e wo bia no ya san ya mo afishia pa sande o man Ghana wa chaza mayan so ya wan ya da wa ya wa Ghana no busumum ya da wa ya wa Ghana busumum usande ibi bakare onto we nkre feelings no onto we nkre kra this match feelings Independence Day feelings in odo hwa wom ntinde andepe tasbad nyame na adawroma wa ma yetim komiyade asede ya ena yedeman oman Ghana mfi papa oye edisia akono 69 years ebra kosi kokko ode Ghana bobade omma hende one for one Ghana na Gold Coast ne de eja mayibiti dialoye nti yede wona Ghana la mahon mfi papa edisia akono ni na mahempeinfo wa ma ya tasen de se unsechi obaya wodawa onke de unseyem yes edede bantu unsechi ni leader onye odode odo unseyem ni ridi da me na asam nete sentiri nyo ben sentiri wo ho da maso mpeinfo se de sa unsechi oye koda na ra ehwara na wotachema odi hwa afrisan no kwose mo mi de Ghana onan yi bebia omene bi aka Ghana ho so we should be proud yes ode yi bi tuye hu de ye Ghana fo nti so mo oye bi ne din omo oye yan fa ne de yan so yan din echi eko social media Ghana Independence Day echi mo abayin de yempen fa anyade na wa apama abrofo na echi sesiale yedan wa yete nkosum abrofo wa apam na so se na mana na yedeko brother sister itu mi chimobo da mo bia no fetrin se odi ade fandama fandama iti se yemo akwaba na ya mu atrasa enda so bade yemi oda ache hin ade enanu beni abatrasa yede oye yemu ache dwumede no mo na mix no yede bro mama bi
ASORBA.
Muakwaba, ahinwa.
Yeah, ahinwa.
Upon me, yadi.
Nyamena dum. Divine selection. Nyame ahwehenado. Ma azechipa achehen. And the 10th March. Yeah. Nti yeroko hanyim. Nyame ayebia amayen. Ghana man. Nyame ayebia amayen. Ede hwa yezi hen. Independence no. Yamfa ho za yenyen. Bosumi oye Ghana bosom. Nti ede hwa yewo nyame na adom. Ede nyame ase.
Na mpanyifo dane nwun bia no water wo independent na so weteku akase wo mu anya. Weteku offend.
Bibini ba.
Na wodo so bona na wo bande.
Oda subo ya na mabai. Star na maza abo no fe no bibini ba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ebusia sampayin mama bi mu atechi ya na o se bibini ba. Eyo. Na za anepe yedrebo so mu nyare ye o man Ghana ne yeye na kanko. Nti ye bohwe na ya hwe ebrara depende dwumiza huru wa ye diri omi bia ye de no twetwe ye de babro na mama bi another Coastal Television ye nye Department of Gender and Social Protection ye de dwuma sonko wo ifia ha oye International Women's Day another mekwani mo no won yaji ya mo bodo na mtase na secretary of
Aza ayo mesia fozen ereya ode mi ho na ye ne ye and da na oye mesia fo nyina hendan na nyije no wo so sande ehwe mesia fo wo ba dwumedi na asa na oye aza ode yetu ye ho na oya ho ka papa oye mesia fo nyina wiazi nyina yo
wow
Henda ntende daze wa hwe mosmi fia odzidur chempemfu ya ton safra ho na wo bei wo beta adwumedi na chi na ya ahmaka dodo na ya ahmaka ne da adwumedi no wo da hwe Facebook nkofo comment nyina wo na wo hwe hen obia wo ma hen mbo na ye mbo na ye wo ma hen mbo na ye pa ne kese wo ma hen ma me gifti adwoyomi nya nkofo kamfe hen papa wo ma hen tiri nkwa na mbo na ye de yedi dwumedi otsedam abobaze wo Coastal Television nti wo ka de yentonye pa na yaza anya ayaza oboboa yabata ye ne mu ma wo mbra no mo sponsor hen nya wo mo so hen asen na yenye nya
dira nkofo kare yenkoda
nya nti mo wo kan na wo mo so hen asen ai na yenye mo nye fe iyi za odzikan na yebeye bio nti yeba wa aba na so hen asen na asom amahen
no kwasama nti busia another medino babia Independence Day no nkomo so baba mo ye feel so there Caribbean Prime Minister no so obupemo omangano de no nkomo twetwe so ya de babra with Holy Child International School Holy Child School yes Holy Child School no so with the one official another with the 80th anniversary speech and prize giving day. It was said no come much to the more anniversary national so Yanama vice president professor or name Betty no so you don't come much to the bubble. Na Mumbunity Naman come from mother and the pay Yanama or by UCC. Professor one about some cockra. So bit to look at Crabana Yashino Sabitino. Yeah, and no one some the abroad. It's a pay my yasisa.
And I pay motivation or say, no matter how slow you move, every step with faith brings you closer to the life of God has planned for you. No matter how slow you move, every step with faith brings you closer to the life God has planned for you.
from slow jala aye. From animal to Nketa aeroport. Oma Nzama ontum
Mama Silvio, also, no matter how slow you move, every step with faith brings you closer to the life God has planned for you. Inti onfa abrabo no mu akwenta eruti se onko demre epiem pa awo wonyankopon a ewo gezi woni mun za wahihya amawon obabam nti onfa ho abrabon erebon akwantu ayeruti ebia wodzen onkontentem demre epien na mbom se ewo gezi wo wonyankopon mu a bibiara eye biara na zanyame ahihya amawon no so obabam woni mbrepem nti mampa aba wa abrabom obia nsa baka ne ze osanda nyankopon na repo aka se oma woze ebezim pa oma azenchim na yenyame ayedani na na yenye ko yenye ne ba nti bibiara yeye yenya gezi woni mu dembre pamen za wahihya amahen obabam demre ne hyehyɛ tepepepe nti mampa aba wa abrabom nhyehyɛ biara nyame waye ahyehyɛ amon wo gezi wo mu nkota obabam demre nhyehyɛ ne te
Sadeke onfa ho wanu motu na ne niwin moti ana ne bobia moti nyame wanhyehyɛ papa
adzemo nya
enti no chere ane pedi ama omman Ghana ne bosumi wa agba no enti no madodo na tutu ntofi gu Ghana ho Richard Ghana na abaga bebedo yedi nya ne chinpo yeda ha ya krandama ya ndama ya bakra so sampara na so ni yeyema ni yeyema ya krandama ahwa wo ye nso obede wonyese ntan so ye bi wa ha
ma ye
bi wa ha no san yan krebi bi so len krebi so da ye krebi ni bi so abakra hende ni bi da ko ne manam Intebusia anepe yadase ma yanda yambra na yeba yede oye center focus no fimfi manto ogwa no munsama orkodo no yeda bro yenkom esisia
Medo, Ghana Biana. Ogo fa jebidi wi aba besu en fita no pa aja se baby she. Mangashi.
Junior. I'm saying so now for me be there no.
Sister Coast pa. It's woni gas.
I'm using the why. Why?
Down yankana wa.
Sister Coast. Use gas. Gas ye fast, ye easy, ye convenient.
LPG, let me see your hand. Ooh, I got yeah, oh, yeah.
We sell gift shop, a place you can rely on. You call on us and we will deliver. Thank you.
Ewusia ma mensamu akwaba yansamu atena semre Coastal Television the digital ya 514 channel 54 you go TV do channel 22 ye sentedo ne center gas one digital boxing and the pay center focus na neber ason na yedrebra humin na yes asefi oye Caribbean Prime Minister obosoi oye ogwa no yefimfi mantoni na fimfi manto musafo onobo eduamu a ochipenyin na odi enyim na ode Caribbean Prime Minister dukupe mu ogwa traditional council osaba ma Dr. Kusata otodo ebien na hemfie kire de se yekowiade mfa ne na ye kan ebibire manukro a Caribbean no so oyekro a no kwari ne fa ya abrofo ne fa ye bibifo na ebibifo a won sesiare akabande huhu nchi pa rekede ye hwe bebia ye wo na ye hwe bebia henuanom ebibifo wo a na ta aha no BBC ntom wode bo hwe ha nti mo tibia ode ye ko hininchi na wo ko hunchira obede wenwu de aha na wufi ana aha na wufi na Prime Minister ono owo oye syndicate onye navies ikronum mechire Dr. oye Terence Michael Drew onye mpanyifo obefimfi manto mahano mo asemanye de ye kehinchi ne ya ba se ye Caribbean a agbofo ma ebifom na so amigire ACC Adam ye Prime Minister oye Dr. Terence Michael Drew se ihunu nyima nkakere oyibia ofinje sabwechi mem bakere ofidwokwai ana wotreso ana abrafo ana wowase ana sopo ofia abra ana agbodunko commander obibia no ofia dina impo no ofi oye asenfosu mankesim ana ofie konfi ana agomwa na ta asem no wa beye mo yehu na bra okupe mu oye ogwata ese council no honorable Eduamu Ochipen Central Regional Minister Odenedi the chair oye osaba ma Dr. Kusata otode bien ogwama hin na sentry poti mpo onamdo mobupe mu na so yi no honorable Eduamu Ochipen fifi manto musafo mo bo nchirim de ma osaba ma Dr. Kusata otode bien wana himfie no yenhwe bi.
Was difficult to find to really express how I feel about visiting this castle. Being from St. Kitts and Nevis, mother colony then, the British Empire. Understanding how my people got to St. Kitts and Nevis through history. Then coming here and seeing this atrocity that was committed to all people. I don't think I can find the words. Words are very, very hard to find. But I say for the sake of humanity, this must be recorded in the pages of the United Nations Assembly. And I really want to thank President Muhammad for really leading the charge so that it is documented that this is among the worst crimes or among the worst crimes committed against humanity. That will be tabled later this month. St. Kitts and Nevis will support it fully. This is not just for our people, this is for the whole of humanity. That something like this must never, ever happen. In addition to that, there must be reparatory justice. This could not have been committed against a whole people. There is no sense of justice or attempts to repair what had been broken. All will not be able to be put back together. It is impossible. The atrocities here, we don't fully understand. I can only imagine what they could have been. But humanity is demonstrating that it has advanced. Reparations must be part of the equation. And until then, this cannot be put to rest until those who are involved would apologize sincerely and do what is necessary to correct as much as possible the damage that has been caused as a result of chattel slavery which occurred from the African soil to the Caribbean soil. And so I want to say lastly that as much as possible we should get our people to see this and to visit this. And this should be documented in the annals of the United Nations. This must never, ever be forgotten.
Enti ebushafo yasawi nya regional minister oye Caribbean mecha St. Kitts in Oyin Nevis ikro no one prime minister yin Dr. Terence Michael Drew ono na ehwe ndaba mekan no ihunu yin mara na enwura yin ofi oye enten ana anafo ana jeje manejeja no ana yin obi fi nkamfoa ana so da yam fa de obi fi oye ekwan ana so poda ayikwa ayiko nti na yim no onche de oye burenyu kra na so ofi burenyu krom eyi che de wo ka hunu nchiri na warba na bra wo kupe mu oye osaba ma Dr. Kwisata otodo ebien ogwama hena hemfie no eho na fimfimanto musuafo onabo edwamo a ochiripanyin oreda sentry party a pepe obobo ade wo gwa ha no orde na de che amahen na nempayefo yenhwe bi
and once over to make that change. I explain that whatever happened in comparison to situation, but I'm possible to as far as possible change, and as far as I want to tell you what I His Excellency, to that of this matter, to say, what the command of China is not opportunity. Now, after, on to back, the Matagan, and all the Yankasa, all the fear, all the dead, all the Satan or what no better. Or you need to come on. So, yeah, I'm wise today, and that that's the fault you war. Then, no man, what fire is saying, on the sort of also. Wakosho na yeye ni kama ni yake ndio wa yeye imbapo kwa nini mama ni kwa sababu sisi pia watu na mesi moyo yana ope sika na ndio wa no mache na hapo ndio maana yeye ndio jabe yeye ndio mambo yeye tumaye apia yeye sikamu asase o na no example awon ti ya owo awon ti ya da na wo ni e yin ba ko ye kan we na na mo shi asa na ya mo mai ayi ko mo shi na ma ayi no da ada ko sa na no da ke ya ma na na ko aja tu na ko ya ke ya ma ko ma na ayi ya ko shi ma ko se bi se ya ye ya wa bi na ya to ka tia no tu ma ba ka mu se ku wacha na mai kana ya to mai papa mata bizu yeye ya ashe tsa mo ba ni ma wacha to wacha be mai ya leshe honestly na anabenya ye yobuli ya buli
enti finfirma ntom swafo onobo edwamo a ochiripain wa kire sentiri pote onamdo ma Canadian Prime Minister obupe mu oye oman Ghana na wanko bibia so do orubogwai nata onama abobon igwabu no wodu bia ne yada yene papa Dr. Oye Terence Drew obifi broni bia do anye kura ahwiti techi anaso da kakomodo na nkafo nti ma onin na amahin na himfewa na amahin mechere osaba ma Dr. Kwisata today bi orichirim de so tiramada na ndasiara na odema na omum ogina wa etu na mum olokwan ogagache ni nuanom de we hufie kwan nti ahu nyina won se so won dema obi a we gbe factory ho onfa mra edwuma bi a we gbe ho bia onfa mra na onfa ma yedwuma wo ye finfima ntom titarampo ogwa mandama untum na onkodo nti ogwa amahin no sene sama oken no yen hwe bi
but if you go to the class and look at the environment in which our ancestors were put, only one small woman, about 50 of them in the black room, even hospital, whatever, in one room, sleep in one room, you ask yourself, how can a human treat his own authority? What bad have we done to warrant this up? What is kind of it's about time. We should not tell them go. They have found the best other ways of still showing us but the record has told us as inspired us that if we realize, if we go and look at what other people are thinking about us, we have our own way of telling them that they love us. Even when we pray about things, now we have grace. We are not to forget ourselves. The forward our eyes are open. After all, wisdom started with the legitimate is not. You must have who's doing what. The authorities will be built by us. If we have a desperate all the electricity, then against us. We live in the countries we are not. If we have not, desperate metal we have not. We do have to enjoy that. I totally agree. Looking at you, what is the difference? and we cannot say that as intended to be on top of everything. And that and this is what we have come to do. We are ready to achieve for God. We are ready to join us to be one that this is happening.
Enti asaba ma Dr. Kwisata otodo ebien ogwama hen na okan wo oye dano Prime Minister aboshe ne nsama oti manen na yentia da oman Ghana yedimfe oye edusia akono 69 years na da menyanyim no na akaye ebobre ne da otode asia 6 March ntino da match okodo match pass ne de bebia o match ya mamponde bebi sonko abefe ho ma abaye oye kiddies match nti kiddies o match ya nsana adult ne reba na wo amampen na hweye wonkran ho no amampen John Dramani Mahama fenyi kwaja otode baasa odin chirmede Ghana mpempeda ye di reset no gudo papa na baye kunyanyimi yesanyame kakabaka mbiara maka onyawo kakabaka mbiara mbamba omosehi na se kakabaka mbiara mbeda on Ghana mpempeda ye kwano obia na akoma botoriyem amampen John Dramani Mahama nsama okan yenkohwebi.
On this sacred day, the 6th of March, we gather once again to commemorate the freedom that our forebears won for us 69 years ago. We stand here not just as witnesses to history, but as guardians of a legacy and architects of our shared destiny that are united under the red for our courage, the gold for our wealth, the green for our forests, and the black star that shines as a beacon of hope for Africa and the diaspora. Today, as we mark our 69th independence anniversary, we do so under the theme, Building Prosperity, Inspiring Hope. This theme is more than just ceremonial. It represents a covenant between the government and the governed. A solemn promise that every decision we make and every policy we implement must foster prosperity and renew hope for every Ghanaian. Just 6 days ago, I stood before Parliament to deliver the State of the Nation address. I spoke honestly about our challenges and confidently about the future and the progress we are making. But today, I speak not only to our Parliament, but to every Ghanaian. The farmer in the northern savannah, the trader in the Makola markets, the teachers in our classrooms, the nurses in our hospitals and clinics, the young entrepreneur with a smartphone in his hand, and every Ghanaian, both at home and in the diaspora. This is our story. This is our moment. We cannot speak of Ghana's present without paying homage to our past. 69 years ago, Osojifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah proclaimed to the world that at long last the battle is ended and that Ghana, our beloved country, is free forever. He also added that the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of the African continent. Nkrumah did not only grant us independence, He awakened within us a sense of consciousness and a continental purpose. Starting with the UGCC and eventually the CPP, along with the countless unsung heroes and patriots, they sparked a movement that altered the course of African history. Today, we honor the memory of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and all others who have led this country after him. All of them have been a part of our history and have brought us to this moment in our lives. From Dr. KOFI Abrifabuzia to J.A. Ankara, Akwesi Afrifa, Ike Achampong, General Akufo, Jerry John Rawlings, John Ajekum Kufuor, John Evans Atta Mills, and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Every administration, regardless of its political inclination, has played its part in building the nation we all proudly call Ghana. Our democracy has endured because we've learned to compete without destroying, to disagree without hatred, and to transfer power peacefully, which is evidence of the maturity and the wisdom of the Ghanaian people. Your Excellency Prime Minister Terence Drew, your presence here today carries great significance for us. Your visits and our bilateral engagements represent more than just diplomacy. They signify a historic reconnection between Ghana and our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, branches of the same ancestral tree. The dungeons of the Cape Coast and Elmina castles remind us of the dark chapters of history when millions of Africans were forcibly transported across the Middle Passage to the so-called New World. Yet from that tragedy arose the remarkable resilience, creativity, and cultural brilliance that continue to influence the world. Today, Ghana is working with partners across Africa and the diaspora to seek historical justice. Later this month, Ghana will submit a motion to the United Nations declaring slavery and the transatlantic slave trade the gravest crime against humanity. This motion will represent the justice and restitution that is long overdue. And Ghana, the first sub-Saharan African nation to gain independence, will once again lead the global call for dignity and restoration. My fellow citizens, when I took office, you granted me a clear mandate to reset our nation, Ghana. Resetting Ghana goes beyond simply managing our issues. It involves transforming how we govern, how we produce, and how we share the fruits of our prosperity. Over the past year, we've taken decisive steps to stabilize our economy, restore investor confidence, and rebuild fiscal discipline in how we manage our resources. Inflation is declining, the cedi, our local currency, is stabilizing, and confidence in the Ghanaian economy is gradually returning. We've renegotiated our debts to obtain more sustainable terms for our people, and we've redirected valuable national resources towards healthcare, education, agriculture, and employment creation. But resetting Ghana goes beyond just the numbers. It involves resetting our values, our expectations, and the social contract that exists between leaders and citizens. Leadership must be accountable. Corruption is a cancer that erodes the very foundation of our nation. Every cedi that is stolen from the public purse represents a classroom that is robbed of textbooks. It represents a hospital that will go without medicines. It represents a road that will be left uncompleted, and it represents a young graduate that will be denied opportunity. Under my leadership, we're not just fighting corruption with words alone, we're strengthening institutions, protecting anti-corruption agencies from political interference, and ensuring that no individual, regardless of their status or party, is above the law. But government cannot win this battle alone. We must foster a national culture of integrity, where honesty is valued and public service is regarded as a sacred duty. Independence granted us freedom, but freedom.
Ghana Omanpen John Dramani Mahama Free Kweja Otodo Ebasa Ono Nansama Odugui wo Oye Bra Oman Ghana Yedemfe Oye Edusia Akono Wana Sayeno Northern Sabidituga. Na Sister March Yare Finfimanto Nahinkru Oye Ugwa Abankachi Pena Oshado Oye Honorable George Justice Atta Naso Onyinu Painful School for Moframa Edumayafo Ankwankwe Egudufo Wina Yeshim wo Oye Victoria Park in the Jubilee Park. Nyaho Ena Oye Justice George Atta Naso Den Samlu Tuga na Orichirimide Ugwa wo asudi wo Omanagana Nabakwasamum inti say ye ka Omanagana Nabakwasama Finfimanto ifimo yeye Ugwa ifimo yeye inti owode obia odutu no ho de me yegwenyi me ye Finfimanto me na me ye Ghana yiso nti Honorable George Justice Atta oto tafra bayimom de mo ugwafo de impempreya la ye womi sa kaba na de ye prade ye da bagwe ya odo bia din sesi ne boda majibi nata oba mama egwe etumpon afa ntampe friend o ye na hina sudi Honorable George Justice Atta nsama o kan wada no na ase no ibe.
The declaration, Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever, by Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah on 6th March 1957, still feels like just yesterday. But here we are today celebrating the 69th independence of our beloved country, Ghana. I welcome you all to the 69th Independence Day celebration. Today, we are gathered here under one powerful theme: building, restoring hope. And I deem it a great honor to be a part of it. As a country, we must come to the realization that prosperity is not just about money, but our economic growth as a nation. Access to quality education and healthcare, job opportunities, strong and fair systems, the level of innovations, and our overall community well-being. Nana Chairman, on this important day, there is the need. The hope of the Ghanaian people hinges not only on our belief of a better future, but also our confidence in leadership and institutions. And that is exactly what His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama, is striving to achieve through the reset agenda. When citizens develop trust in equal opportunities and demonstrate the courage to try again and again, then we can boldly say that hope is being restored. Ladies and gentlemen, prosperity builds stability. Hope builds resilience. And together, they build nations. Nana Chairman, I believe everyone here would agree with me if I say Ghana in the last few years experienced some challenges that nearly killed our hope as Ghanaians, if not entirely. Economic struggles coupled with high youth unemployment and inflation made it look like we had come to the end of the road. Lack of citizens' trust in our institutions had been a major threat to the prosperity of this nation. But challenges are not permanent. They are invitations to lead. Aban Papa Abba. Nana Chairman, the way forward to building prosperity as a nation would include economic empowerment, where small businesses are supported in order to encourage entrepreneurship. Investing in local industries and promoting innovation and technology will also go a long way to seeing this nation prosper. Ladies and gentlemen, through education and skills development, the youth of this country will be equipped with the relevant skills to help move this nation forward. Nana Chairman, in building prosperity, good governance and accountability cannot be overlooked. Fair and inclusive policies, transparency, responsible leadership, and a fight against corruption will definitely catapult the nation to the next level. Nana Chairman, hope is restored when people see results. Once again, everyone here will attest to the fact that our nation, Ghana, has seen massive improvement as far as inflation, the exchange rates, and the fuel prices are concerned. Indeed, we are not where we wish to be, but at least we are not where we used to be. Nana Chairman, as I conclude, I wish to inspire everyone gathered here today that prosperity is not built by government alone. It is built by citizens who dare to believe and act. Let us build prosperity not just for today, but for generations. Let us restore hope not just in words, but in action. Together we can and we will. Thank you all. May God bless us all. Long live Cape Coast, long live Central Region, and long live Ghana. Thank you all.
Na Holy Child School, a school abobade wo oye ogwaha wone ntotoe nyina kire de obakire nketese mma moframa nkakrama na wowia nnata webu ekwana amahoroma oye esuapan wakobi na eka Holy Child oye woman fo wonu school na school bobade mfi papa do watwi wa hye ho fa na wedi ho dwuma wo school na siwda owo gwa ha na dwumedi na ase no kwanchefu pei na oda school na no meche headmistress odenen sada na de send tugwa wo dwumedi na ase yankwohwe da okan na bi.
We will all agree that this anniversary is not just about the past. It is a bridge to our future. And in an era of rapid change, digital revolutions, global challenges like climate shift and pandemics, Holy Child School remain steadfast. We've embraced EdTech for blended learning, fortified data protection to safeguard our students' future, and championed literacy to equip ourselves for tomorrow's world. I would like on this note to express our gratitude in a very special way to the following stakeholders. I am proud of each of you. Your hard work and dedication to academic excellence are truly commendable. You are the 80th chapter, writing history with every exam ace, goals scored, and an act of kindness. Carry our flame forward. Be virtuous leaders, innovative scientists, educators, and compassionate citizens. To the media, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your patience, efforts, and understanding. In conclusion, we celebrate this milestone. Let us not forget the importance of perseverance, hard work, and determination. Let us continue to strive for excellence in all that we do. And let us remain committed to making our school a place of excellence. As we celebrate, let us recommit to God's grace that has sustained us. Holy Child School forever. 80 years strong and soaring higher. Actions. Actions. Factor. Let us work together to build a brighter future for our children, our community, the church, and Mother Ghana. God bless Holy Child School community, and God bless us all.
Na oba pay kase wie na we bo ekwan de ama adesuafo yi na nya oda wona no meche guest prefect then na so ordinary said order to oye mpanyimfo a wo ba dwumedi na ase no wonanyim na no so nsama okan no ibe.
Today marks a great milestone in the life of Holy Child School. With profound honor and solemn reverence for the illustrious legacy we commemorate today, I am deeply privileged to stand before this distinguished assembly. This landmark celebration transcends the mere counting of years. It is a dignified homage to 8 decades of visionary leadership, steadfast sacrifice, and an unrelenting devotion to the sacred enterprise of education. It is our impassioned hope that before we draw the curtains on this program, we would have all resolved to put our shoulders to the wheel, to strive harder to achieve greater exploits. It thus beckons us to reflect with gratitude on our growth as a school community and also on the noble foundations laid by our forebearers to celebrate the enduring excellence that has become our hallmark and to renew with resolute conviction our collective pledge to advance the lofty with resolute conviction, our collective pledge to advance the lofty ideals that have long enabled this venerable institution. It is therefore my singular honor to be given the privilege to account for my stewardship. On behalf of the student body, I say, Akwaba, Yenyahe, and welcome to Angels Hill. I humbly seek your indulgence for your speech. Discipline. Holy Child School started with 120 students in 1946, but we can confidently say that God has been good, for our student population has increased to 2,950 in total. Though the numbers have considerably increased, issues of indiscipline, though present, are at their bare minimum, close to being non-existent. As head prefects, we are borne witness to the tireless vigilance and relentless exertions of the administrative and the prefectorial body in maintaining this standard, ensuring that order, respect, and accountability persuade every facet of our school life. Discipline in Holy Child School surpasses mere compliance with rules. It is the deliberate cultivation of self-mastery, steadfast respect for authority, punctuality, and the unwavering resolute to act rightly, even in the quiet witness of conscience alone. Holy Child School as an institution has had the sole bragging right of producing the most disciplined world-class citizens, and we fervently pray that our successors, when given the mantle, will also contribute their quota in this area. Academics. In the realm of academics, Holy Child School continues to shine as a sanctuary of intellectual rigor and determination. The 2025-2026 academic year, though not ended, has been one of dedication, resilience, and hard work. Despite the challenges that naturally come with academic life, students have demonstrated commitment and responsibilities to their studies and respect for school values. Our school has made landmarks in the past and continues to do so even now. Our achievements these current years in the field of academia include the best candidate in the science program in WASI, as well as the best overall candidate in WASI, Ghana and West Africa in 2017. The first runner-up best candidate in WASI, Ghana and West Africa, also in 2017. In 2020, we are adjudged the best girls' school in the National Science and Maths Quiz, NSMQ. In 2022, we were first in STEM waste management competition held in Takoradi. In 2023, the third overall best candidate in WASI 2022 was from our school. In 2024, our school was first in Maths Olympiad, second in STEM Olympiad, and finally, second in Universal Concepts of Mental Arithmetic System, ESSUMAN, which was held in India. Today, we are proud to say that apart from core math, elective maths, chemistry, French and social studies, where students recorded 96.3%, 93.6%, 99.8%, 99.9%, and 98.9% pass respectively, the school recorded 100% pass for the rest of the subjects in WASI 2025. Our devoted educators transform classrooms into crucibles of inquiry, critical thinking, and discovery. It is through our mentorship, coupled with the perseverance and the assiduity of the students, that we are consistently uphold the high standards that define our scholarly extension. The honors conferred today on our students and esteemed graduates will not be mere symbols, but they will be testament to the unwavering commitment, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of excellence.
Na infi edowotwe ninzi yare wo oye Holy Child School we na oman Ghana oman panye zechi meche Professor Jena na Opoku Agyeman yana maame batampa odine nwem kopei djumedina echi na djumedina ase no oman kwande oba pay batan na so omfene ni masem tugwe besi odin kara wa baye oman panye zechi wo mo kwan na so ni masem atugwa na nsama Professor Jena na Opoku Agyeman. It
is a joy for me to join you today at the 80th anniversary and speech day of Holy Child School. I bring all of you warm greetings from His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. I've heard your concerns, Madam Headmistress. You have talked about infrastructural expansion and repair, and I would like to believe that you have everything documented. And when you're done with your documentation, I'll be very happy to receive a copy and ensure that we are all working together to provide what you need to do and to do even more for this great school. I heard the representative of the Minister for Education responding to the staffing situation, and I know same will apply. I also heard you acknowledging the food supply. That's very important. Keeping 3,000 young people in a space without food is not an option. I also heard you about your need for a bus. I want to tell you and promise you that for 80 years, if all you ask for is a bus, then you should get that bus. And I believe that having said so, I can skip the rest of my speech and simply go and sit down. So I'll make it brief. And refer to your commitment to education of girls, especially, and educating them intellectually, morally, spiritually, and socially too. You started from humble beginnings, but the school has expanded over the decades into a prominent and respected educational institution. Well done. You have nurtured generations of women who have served our country with distinction, whether in education, medicine, law, public service, business, the arts, or faith leadership. Education here has been grounded in discipline, guided by integrity, and driven by compassion and excellence. Alumni, you carry these values into boardrooms, classrooms, courtrooms, laboratories, and homes, and of course, into communities across this country and well beyond. This school has been part of a proud tradition of the Society of the Holy Child Jesus. The founders were women of foresight who recognized that educated girls were central to transformation. And I congratulate the Society on its 80th anniversary in Ghana. 80 years ago, Holy Child School was founded on the belief that educating a girl develops the whole person, the mind, the character, and conscience. In addition to that, educating girls has impacts that go beyond the personal, and the philosophy remains relevant to today. Therefore, advancing girls' education remains key and is a central focus to our administration's vision and policy. At the national level, education policy has returned to the same foundation. In his address last week, His Excellency the President of the country stressed the importance of ensuring that literacy, numeracy, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills are established early. Across the country, new school facilities are being programmed for foundational learning levels. The focus on strengthening early learning environment recognizes a very simple truth, and that is that strong secondary and tertiary institutions depend on strong beginnings. Furthermore, the standard-based curriculum is being reviewed in light of robotics, coding, and artificial intelligence, with a focus on ethics and responsible digital citizenship. Madam Headmistress, I heard you. And that area is very, very important for our times. In many ways, these policies reflect what institutions like this one have long understood, that preparation for the future is not only about technology, but about values. A school that develops intellectual skills without integrity becomes fragile. A school that develops both strengths produces leaders. Looking at these students, I am reminded of similar institutions founded on strong-based principles too. They demand excellence. They have always recognized that educating girls is a national strategy, and your team today is fitting. But even as we celebrate progress, we must acknowledge the work that remains. And our next chapter must include more women leading research, shaping public policy, driving technology, creating them in entrepreneurship, and finding success wherever they choose to be. My dear students, you stand within a tradition of women who worked hard and expected much of themselves. Hold yourself to that standard. Develop your mind. Guard your integrity. Use your voice carefully and deliberately. Your country will need both your intelligence and your judgment. Congratulations to the teachers and staff. Your work extends beyond preparing students for examinations. You are shaping character, building confidence, and forming future leaders. To parents and guardians, well done for investing in your daughter's education. Your commitment is not only to the success of your families, but to national progress. To my beloved alumni, only your facilitators. Your achievements showcase this institution's impact. Continue contributing through mentorship, resources, and advocacy so that future generations can achieve even greater success than you have. At this point, I want to commend the class of 2001. Where are they? I want to commend you for your legacy project. Your initiative to provide a sustainable water supply for the students is ingenious and practical. I don't need to explain how important water is for our young women. By choosing a project that addresses such a critical need, you have demonstrated that legacy is not only symbolic, that it is structural. Congratulations. As you mark this milestone, I invite you all to renew your commitment to the founding vision of the Holy Child School, that every girl child, no matter their background, has the opportunity to learn, to lead, and to serve. And one of the reasons why I'm also happy to be here, not only because the school in Cape Coast, but also because when I was at the University of Cape Coast, my best friend Philomena came from Holy Child School. Philo, where are you? May the Holy Child School continue to stand for excellence, faith, and empowerment. May the next 80 years produce an even greater impact, deeper substance, and bolder leadership. And a happy International Women's Day. I know that it does this much anyway, and it begins tomorrow. So a happy day to all of us women. And I want to thank everybody for their time, for their contribution, for their efforts in bringing Holy Child this far. Holy Child, I know you have much further to go. This is to the next 8 years. Thank you very much.
Yebowie wo oye International Women's Day. Oye da sonkwa we twisi wo the kai mesiafa wo wiadze nemfa nei na wo oman Ghana mu no na jumeda otede mu no oda okodo na oye kuside a obesinu krai na anada na Coastal Television kwanchefu pei na oda no mekire mame gifti adwa yomi oye ne da International Women's Day rebada ebe na no oda okeka mesafo bobo ano na wo hwe de obi hye no wedi won nkomo na wa hwe kwanpa obafado na mpo wa aboa mesafo mba wesi do hono so webudu mpempenda won so wedi ampa ni na kabendo ma unya oye gender oba peina odano ma obusa asan medjumedzi no kɔ do na djumedzi na ase no na gender mamaga oden samu to gore chireme de asu do da wo fodo so papa uzanda mpempren ya yekese ya nkontebu ama ya atase de mesafo mba wanyin san mpeme suan na nechi 2024 nkoten na bra mamaga de masam to god na nkofu nwe ma hye na debi na ma mesafo ibi nyi bi no mo wabaye ministers na sama mamaga okana ase no yehwe bi
Mida Obiasi, Midini Mama Ochuajaba the second, also known as Rich Lava Mamu, Mini Central Regional Head of the Department of Gender. The International Women's Day and International Women's Day, formerly known as International Working Women's Day. We are celebrating annually on March 8th. Afibia. Now, they was established by the United Nations, and recognizing and celebrating the achievements of women. Economic, about the political, and social lives celebrating and in next day, Costa TV, in collaboration with the Department of Gender, and marking International Women's Day, in the premises of Costa TV, now in fact, and next day, me who say bibi any one maya si yebe Costa TV ade way no organization no just start the way now. Yes, okay, that is what we want to do. In fact, yeah, discuss here for the start. Na mama no CEO no why yard here. Say na ma what they are on board from the Christian Association, students from UCC. And as a basic school in Colano girls, no send almost to know traditional way your friend is saying, women swam by, Muslim women, women swam waha, any girls, no. If you say in there no sana yedino, every time no, and as some Americans say, International Women's Day, no. And what's every time no, you call the national level and the international level can call celebrating. And what's a young be the local women no, and what's a young to me celebrating the achievement of the local women. One more year, local women, no farmers, no, not yet celebrating or local women in politics, not yet celebrating or yes, sir. To me, encouraging others from the local communities, no, to women International Women's Day. And then we fire service. Any in summer, woman swam back, how woman can International Women's Day, yet to me encouraging ma. I was a young boy, yet to me encouraging parents. He said, I was okay, so banning your bantino and Fatasa won't do. Yet, yen to me, na yen from Paja, Ghana, any Uwa traditional area. Yeah, can't say you will issue, but when it comes to adolescent pregnancy, I mean, that you see teenager because data shows say from 10 to 15 years in 2024, we recorded 420 in Kuala Lumpur. That was from 10 to 24 years. 10 to 15 years. 10 to 15 years. 420 in Kuala Lumpur. And now from 16 to 19 years, or no, 6,000 plus. I am Kuala 1.5. And you know, a challenge be facing in the central region. Sana HIV no so no Asakosu was Central Region. And see, as some make can say, I will phone no Mikusuni or Mokasa. Say, I will phone now. Woman will panel my Jacolana to Hono. Ye Casa woman named Colana home. And was that I will phone him call woman home. Yes, Shamwala. So we are Wufua, and was that one and you read do not say woo of fear, and was that Wubani's woo of fear. Aquala one no go school, what to mean in Namukrum, Nane Mame Ada. And ya dear Central Region, Hano, Mikusuka Wasam. And now, yes, share Senna, where your friend is saying, who makes the adolescent girl pregnant? Yes, share one man, woman, Yamon Kolea. Drivers now, one percentage here very high. You were teachers, woman, you were motor riders, son, your money now, woman in our one collar, woman, Yamon Colano. Then the air coming so much teachers. Teachers are any collar. What you are seeing 2024 data no crano. Emi say, you were lawyer back home, you were way woman, son, your man way no one and I be a good year, you were security service, no what will be woman. A good year way the Central Region. And the media make us say, Emra, and running young so much who feel self we are working. And I will for now will be near more will be a nyama who for the banner. Now I feel Jessica won't crofone her. One more Jessica, and see I was a one reported case in the police. Now Yantimin Chinipana, I will forbid Jessica, no mamma, only a conaco free. Or no, so you're the one in my woman, so woman, Yano, and running so Mumma, one pepper jail. I feel, says, Papa, fool, any woman, mad, will be your friend incest. Na papa patch in about 13 years, 12 years, 14 years, no, any banner that. And your incest, and as I had defilement, and you are not so no, yeah, come on, what he has said. Wouldn't need a buffer 16 years a day. Messi will be called jail, not less than 7 years, not more than 25 years. A buffer 16 years, I'm Monica. And see Papa Fuana, woman, your money done incest, no, Ganamra, a putia. And I wouldn't even say, way while you was sister pa, I want to need that. Yanni, I will way your friend is a man, money, Cassa, now will be a general who's ye. I will phone so new woman, my boys, no, and no woman, man, mano, or money or mon Cassa, na, be a fine. I was Central Region.
Na yanye Mbappe infa adomodomo na waji tumba medina se mecha yen bo chairman mesrawu board mpanyimfo ne bi Mami Caroline yen no so bon komo na no so nsama okani.
This year National Women's Day give today ma nenya and ya kan ma nenya I am do dem man no or Yahoo be brain yema. It's my now was it. It's my Jessica. It's my yema yan say. It's my a chesa ye walk. If I want to be prayer, you 2 years man. Not the best or no. You are not limited at all. Into the day, initiate as mama, a general, a will be a 1 foot together, mama. Or be the baby, you be no, yeah, 1 foot together, mama. Or be shade, maybe let's say, or who they gather, a 1 foot together. Or be yes, give ya, a whatever scan. No woman is exempted. We all have something to do. So I think I'm very, very happy about this year's for the International Women's Day. Every woman should go out there and look for somebody to give. And then you give her, and then we give, and later on will benefit the result. So please don't give up. You are the one giving. You always give. Please don't give up. Keep on giving. And at the right time, God Himself will make sure that you gain from giving. Give that energy. Give that wisdom. Give that talent. Give that skills. Give that advice. So I think the program really went well. And one thing I also like about the program is the fact that Mama Gender give detailed explanation about gender equality. And when we talk about gender equality, it's not about rubbing shoulders with a man. It's not what the man can do the woman. It's about giving equal opportunity. If the woman can go to school, allow her to go. Just like the man who is going to school. If the woman deserves that position, give it to her. If the woman needs that help, give it to her. Don't say, oh, she's a woman. If it's driving, the woman can drive. Let her learn. Whatever you think is fit for the man to get, is only fit for the woman too. So please, women out there, I think it's an opportunity to come out boldly and come out that we are fully behind you, that you have something to do. Don't just relax and say, hold your arms and say that there's nothing I can do. God put something in you. So look for that and actually give it and give it. And at the right time, you reap what you give.
Na yana mama Caroline Kwampa okese wie no yanyin ba ku fa wono so wo oye woman aso de metre Christian mothers na yebim so bonkomo na adesuafo so bonkomo na won so waka no ibe.
Well, today's program is actually enlightening and motivating. I am personally motivated, or very happy to be part of it by the identity of my dress, Christian Mothers Association, and we actually stand for the family. You know, we know that the family is the unit of the larger society. If things thrive very well at a family level, it certainly will influence positively at the larger level. So today being, or yesterday being actually International Women's Day, and we deciding to celebrate it today, is an encouragement that the word will go out there to youngsters, mothers generally, women generally, to feel motivated that we are not left behind. At least we have come far into the limelight, and so we should raise up and give up our best, whichever capacity we serve in the society, and be concerned about the youth who are coming up. Because if we stand for the family, whatever goes wrong at the family level should be of concern to us. So whatever talent we have, God has endowed us with, and as women, as mothers, if we are not part of the whatever is going on concerning the well-being of society, and more so the family, because it feeds into the larger family, we should be concerned about it. And so I am happy, and I pray that those listening to us, even though they are not part of today's program, will be feel motivated that they are counted among us. We shouldn't belittle ourselves. We should uplift our spirits and then sacrifice and give up our best for the advancement of women cause, the family in particular, and more so the larger community. It is only when we are able to do that that the Lord will reward us for who we are as women. So I say a happy celebration, or happy International Women's Day to all women and the girl child out there, to feel motivated to be part of whatever is going on and live the best of womanhood. Thank you. Why me in this papa men susu ne dam there dam no bako ba me buy no menyu ache menya enwema ekure bien a me so me de ba chire me mana afoforo nti menyu aje go program ho point otumbenche bra won kodo anu ehihye program bi dam na yaza abo youth no so a wo ba no nti yada mo ase papa yada mo ase nyame shiram ya bancha ya ye ho ya bo hyanza ma papa na ye wa but my hyan no osin ma ye won nko se wa cheche ye nzama ye de ka che ye mofama e de be hwe ye busu ma ntama ye tinyala o sande ye mofama po wo ko school a kada me boy lawyer kada me boy teacher kada me boy police. But what since I ever one may who there unto them. Our them are for Fran Pier. Up one and not 2 years. Let them fire time and Yapo Shiran. Nana, more than enough for my son. Yamia Buanam. Yet I want to papa. Yes, Yapo points on my poster. On your cassi. When we are self and then Yinara, Yaminton Super poster. Television also at my portion. The body poster Benjamin Shan baby, you don't want to see baby, and they are back. I don't want to see. Mama kind of them, yes. And I am very way, Bibi or They mean there, I just say, but then we there, when you are. And of course, I full and pay for you by 2 when you ask. I am into spoon good if this is say, one yak a sauce and I'm not church and Messako. I mean, a true young man, once you were busy, banana pay for the bar. You pay for back a say, why? The other one asked you, shop program now. Zamaya, where you are seeing now. It's me a manche, or I die a better, especially with the Mama gender or bear to him for now. You too much, but honest the matter there, I open and castle the you are the one. Yes, I am Banama, Zamada means because I asked it.
Eti ebushafo anada wo Costa television fia International Women's Day kwesere no si na anada hene ma me gift yomi oyenda oho igwe yebakai fimfimante yebakai nti hendri na eja anope ya ma ahwe ye gina do na at the center focus abewe yeda yen wo ya ba yeba nkomotwetwe ho enyo yeba ebotwe nkobo papa yenkom resisia.
Costa TV, Jumedi for Yada by Yatunde in Puntu. It's about development. They discuss issues of national concern, issues of central concern, matters that concern Central Region and Ghana. In Puntu Sama offer Capus, baby will be in Puntu Sama offer. Or your one and Asadi, there or Sade or in Puntu, or the baby on the Yadin in Fubana Batanasi. We are no other man. Or your one and Asadi, those in Puntu Baba Capus. One and Asadi, those in Puntu Baba Central Region. One and Asadi, those in Puntu or Baba Ghana in Nara. In Puntu Sama offer Capus, baby will be in Puntu Sama offer. Or your one and Asadi, there or Sade or in Puntu, or the baby in the P, and a Batanasi, women down of Pediara. Live Ever Costa TV. Costa TV, your own face, your own voice.
No me yesi machara, yesi macharo. Mewe, vijita.
Mido, Ghana Biana. Ako fa jebi wi aba besu en fita no pa aja se baby she. Manka shi.
Junior.
I'm saying so now for me be the no.
Sister Kospa, it's a winning gas.
I'm using the why. Why?
Down Yankana wa.
Sister Kos. Use gas. Gas ye fast, ye easy, ye convenient.
LPG, let me see your hand. Who I got?
fia ha ezidu papa aha ye jawa ankasa oh wana mbasema ya ho aha bibi enya na sisiara ya ne sa aka hwane ma oya Sis Marinda Mary Atigamensa, Chief Fire Officer, Regional Commander of Fire Service. Ono na anepe ono so abata yechi wabakansa na kama wakada aha yo mpacha yo eti mpacha nezen also assistant chief fire officer akra mom na oye chief officer. Thank you ma for the correction. Aha eti me yan nana oye nana kobna okwa we are the first. Nana obna okwen we are the first. Nana wanya ni finfini yaze or there yete nanu.
Ntebusia mama nsarmo akwaba msamo atena sembro Coastal Television do the get an 514. 1054 you go TV do 1022 ye Sentedo ne Center Gasons one the guitar boxing. Na ebiri ya bo twonkomo na yenye hemnuanom adusuafo school for maframa ende oye ahomje dadama hon. Na abane hyehyɛ anye de wɔn ma enuanom maframa wɔwɔ primary school GSS eno onye secondary eno onye university ya wa kyɛ de pɛpɛɛpɛ nti obia busy made terms kaka nkradama nhyehyɛ ne ten nti anada jude oye ahomjeda holiday wanko school enda brede so holiday wanko school na Coastal Television community connect adawurmanti yenya enuanom a wo fi oye ayiko na nkamfoa na enyuta no mo ntanepe ye ne enuanom suro bi nkomo na ya hwe omana Ghana na woda na nindi no ma okra yiko wie nti ebusuafo mo ho akwaba wodi mahenewa apon me yede ede miasi eti odi kamensha simfi wodo ebobo wudin na kire school a eko Bewano, yes.
Business Josephine Hansen, Kuswa Church of Christ, MAJHS.
Josephine
Hansen.
Josephine Hansen, Church of Christ. Pocheyo.
Business Aisha to Ibn Lamid Al Hassan. Muko School Church of Christ, MAJHS.
Aisha to Josephine. Aisha to, yes.
Business Abubakar Ibrahim, Muko School Cape Coast Presby.
Abubakar Ibrahim. Yo, Abubakar. Josephine Aishatu Abubakar, yes.
Business Rowaida Abdul Salam. Muko School or St. Michael's Catholic Basic School.
St. Michael, Woodsman.
Rowaida Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam.
Yo, Rowaida. Yo, Mamisha Sinfudo. Ghana, Yedi, and now what 69 years, 60 March. For now, who would be when 60 March?
Yeah, 60 March, well. So crowded in about base.
I want to work it in. Wow. Abubakar, maybe say where it's a walk out, a crowd in a basin. Okay.
So I can share and Zama soldier for now. What to call Akum? Nay, I was a soldier for now. Will you so aqua? Sounds your home, soldier for one shape. I was a quack. What's your friend? Yes, and two.
Wow. Okay. I said to walk out, talk about the never base. I'm yet I said, oh, yeah, that what the cray, who ship with our never base one, ever had dinner, was so honey.
What your muhu a soldier for? Na. Ntara wa hihye na muhu de say one yebon school my baka de say you start to school na say pede be pin bia you start if class 1 and san na akoyim but I want start if class 2 nti bodu class 1 na ocheda I master nti edu one na wo badge bia was bomo wow nti obi a wonezi a o use azamu hu
wow Josephine, right? Josephine, what's so called never base on Ebenadina in Hunia na or your son, that even our
But in there, what you see, life rafts. Say one ship nor sink another. Ijotoma. Or use one life raft. So Sarah. None way. So although for you put 25, not so often you put 26. Either do be German you pokre. No 125 no abefi. And I win now obo. But
wow. Double life right no say no kweni yada sojafo woni hyehyɛ say ship no wokoma obane de asama bapa menyibira ba double life right no ono na yabaka nde when I wo suru kita helicopter no ano yabaka wo no kita oye parachuting nta wo so wo de se usana no tunsu no ma oda yimpa nkoko 25 no wokodam ship no wokodam life rat no dam boat kakraban ona na ye na akere ba no richechire mu no no che sadam yimpa 25 na kumpo baka mo 26 a ade no obesink nti no oda ho na wo mu take decision oda wo pia kroma ekor o sacrifice dema 25 na 25 wokona okuba mende mo oba ebusia yene mo from me nti mensa simfu di be na foko nti apart from ono no ebnade bio
Pacha holy ground. Holy ground was one step as a white be our home. Say a step as a white be our home, my edify Zaka holy ground. Now there was some park be on park no either day, eba match and a eba jog wado. But one answer wado.
Wow. Ti one ceremonial grounds no ano one answer wado. Adere bute minka. Another eba jog. Wow. It's ebusia yaye yene mo from me na yene bonko ai shetu ti waso kro ne ba basin ebe na ade na ehu no sonko
Watch and slogan nkonkre ba asebi samotum maka
yeah ka
watch so wakale appreciate was those there nti more from Sister Josephine nam nyina ye
na ye
Josephine appreciate awoya.
Wow, more interview. Just for your review. Ahoya. Oh, nice. It's Abukar. Baba this one could be on Waso, Ecro, never base in Hunya, and the pay a year better.
Jamus Mugan, so what can I so what can I? Awo, Neaka, Awoya. I was there, so one can do, now I do, all can do. Now I was there, so boats no that. One salute for the one shine when you was salute, no boat now sink. And now I am with you.
And what is sensitive you? What's why that one bounce, one for nothing before?
Oh, boats no do. I ain't the man shine a boat when I sink.
Until Dema when I war Aban bit today armed force no yen air force of Mawayano. I don't want them be but you know which that slogan crow mono what did you do?
Awo no I did awoya. Awo
na masoja fo mo wogidi anom aho wogidi wogidi aho dinum na awoya check kan mo wogidi go ya
awoya one can do all can do appreciate
very good it's match ba ye fa wo mbewe wo oye excursion na wo kra no ihu ni nyina no ihu de oboboa ho na adesuafi ana olombo ho
excursion na yokwen oboboa yen wa adesua papa especially say your ben social ma oboen o me hu abokasam na mpede mutu ninyim de say yenya akwenya fuforo sa e wetum yakọ
mama director Imo, yo. What's we my lunch next week once and cobio, and yadam naka. Ah, yo. It's a from Fra Bakar. I work question.
Maybe social, what be saying there?
Yeah, for Mike and Koano.
What be saying there? Soldier for our words now was a quack. I'm out calling to market there. Inquire what him there. Both was quack on a friend. I call you some tour. To be some out to mark.
I should too. Also, a bob war now.
Minim da obabom pa o send wase say wo ko nsuno do na say ole say a wo baby wo never bathe inside wa why there or swimming pool bi nti ne feet ne ye 15 nti I want to watch one mesma say won sundu na say asembisa ebotum ehuru na atom mu da obabo en na azusiem pa
Francisca.
Pacho, about why you sign there, holy ground, step as white, 20 years could be signed there. I wasn't no holy ground, one step as white or more to mark because Mark or order.
If you would be any. When you are no man, when you can one call now, wafuti about from work escape about and so I've been a son never catch what we are more conmachia when you are no one young coffo, which a change was a man will be a pitch in the yes, no more. Say.
Yan from Morocco excursion, although I often tell on Morocco, because our parents and Uncle Holland tell them urban suko, no experience in Zamana Ozeba, no smam in etumne esinyebi.
Nti mo konechia adofa wo hwewunya hwan me be chia ho bobo ho edi obi a pe bia bodini na
Michia, Madame Georgette Agrimensa, not Sir George Agrimensa.
Oh,
Church of Christ MAJHS.
No, but then baby, oh, you
Sir Cosmos, Church of Christ MAJHS. Florence Hansen, Church of Christ MAJHS. Aisha too, Church of Christ MAJHS.
Yo, and Joe, mammy, no, papa, I'm moving, huh? Mammy, no, papa.
It's your mom and papa, Mr. and Mrs. Hansen.
Yo, what do I say? I said, what's what for tia at the mama waffle? Why they said that mama waffle?
Ma for tia, mas mama, I will find day. So, what may you quan? Nessa, you see, and you may be. You bottom what ya churn 1 hour when you into say, baby dumba was the woman quan neoko, never.
To more quan bubo, one uncle, no waffle. Which a chain, but waiting na cheer home.
Much ya uncle for baby, and I must start if you make Papa Nodo. Honorable Lamid Al Hassan. There, what bay? Ojuan, one cade, Ebia school in San Seminti. Ojuan Mawotum 1 year to the Marquinty. Madana se papa. Ebio Madame Mamiasi. Salamutu Osman Baba. Madame Anyang Kufin, Madame Anyang Fin Narasi. Madame Gloria si. Madame Kofu Bebrias, Muntu Mumpuna Mabubones.
You, yes, yeah, that's a papa, yes, I will carry.
Or just Mamma again, that's how often one by Maloka. 1 morning, Zama, or 2 was out on the West Yards in the year. Not no quarrel to my bon, I bet you 1 year no more fee.
There, a direct sketch for Muska. Now, do you want? Okay, so Costa Division, or more. Mina anka ebe whiskey bi o na oni asa
na wa akabi
no whiskey na akabi edmo mama edmo parent
edmo papa
edmo papa yo mbone ye aya den teacher a wonu anum wanyanko teachers headmistress and headmaster Was
But the other committee, Papa fan, Abubakar Ibrahim. Na mame ofan Hawa Usedu. Na munya pain ofan Fatima Ibrahim. Na cover ofan Said Ibrahim. Now, KOFI watch Costa television.
Wow. Yeah, that's it. It's his sister. Also, a crime. Wife Umuska. Everyone of so the funa o match no mu hindi na fa ne yanko amfa bia yanko nti membisaw is bususu be embibi we ba ebeye navy officer ana ebeye sojinyana dama ekro mo ye no e ofio oyi nti ebasre awofo de mofo no wo excursion a o mo nkwan na won fa bibi so nta ho echi na won fa nko ewia na echechie ho na pede echi ho nya so
se mo framan wonya akonya da wo ko excursion a awufu no do wo mo on kwan na wo awufu bo a na wo sibosuro kwan ne ye na sisi a so woro kwa wanyu wona cheche ko inti se mo framan wo kwa de awufu wo mo ko mo ko
nti wo kwa wo funu mo honkwan mo wonko wow echi bubo wo nuanom wan yankofo ho ne dina epede echi ho wo maamenom wo papa wo head wo class teacher wo classmate fu bubo ho ya wo dina
mezinja so koroma my headmistress Cecilia Mensa or St. Michael Basic School my class teacher Madam Sarah na my yankofo Kayla Jacqueline Habiba, Teresa, Vivian, na sama ba mantoma mazinche kasero koma mami hawa aminu na mpopo nunia Abubakar Sadeka webe fitting shop wa ikwa mazinche so mamuna na woman organizer owa ikwa
wow woman grada ngbani
Zainab Audu
yo ma mezi ne gba wudu ena onye honorable assembly member ewo ayikwa electoral area why ayikwa mo for me wudin what's what the one asem no we ko pay mu oye takra the never base we ko hu so je fa wo ye dwuma wo epodo wo ye dwuma epodo am mo for mo akofo ship we hu ship no mu mo oti shape no na baby wo ko jewo for the table ye bi so na abadi nti da kwan shop nti na nkomo ebisa me na ye ho ba ye kamfoa student a ye nyu kro oye excursion so en come sisi a mama samu akwa ba mo atena se mbra Coastal Television no the guitar near 514 and pay wafa maji megwa na menye no wafa sefo yamina dumara yekedi Ghana na woda ni na ni fi ikupe mu oye takrade never base eho na hen yede hen ses match yede kupe na anepe efa otede bie ni enya enya no moframa wo fin kamfoa ozikan ebusafo mo ho akwa ba wodi ma henwa senior mo akwa ba wodi ma henwa nyuma jedo ayo ebusia ai ewo ho jedo yo mesha simfi mewa but bobo wudi la eko yankasa
Sanabo. Na nuko school on Camfwa St. Paul's Catholic Basic School.
Justina. Justine. Yo. Gentleman, but you was in the school.
His name is Joseph Eju. Nuko school of Reverend Alec Jones.
Camfwa. Justine Joseph. Machaba.
Chamizin is Michelle Nanaya L. Place.
You share.
Nanaya L. Place. Muko school of Reverend Alec Jones Methodist School.
Methodist School in Camfwa. Yo, Justine, Joseph, and then Michelle. Wow. Okay, gentlemen.
Mrs. Abdelhad Rove, Muko school in Camfwa. Bright Future International School.
Bright Future. Okay, and see Justine, Joseph, right here. Michelle, and then Abdul. Good. It's a Mamisha Simfi Abdul, though. Mamisha Simfi Abdul. Abdul, 6th March, Ghana, you did, I would 69 years. I him for now, will it?
Takrazi.
Takrabi. Or cry him for
excursion.
Or cry excursion. Or cry excursion, way.
Takrazi.
Yo, I will talk about no cry. One or one excursion. Yo, Michelle and Casa. Michelle, 6th March, I will do with the way.
I don't know what Takradi never base.
Takradi never base. Yo, Uncle. I also can do with the way. Joseph.
Takradi never base.
Takradi never base. Justine.
Takradi never base.
Never base. I want to walk in. Ti wakwa no ebe na ade na wo huni na wakwa no na otede awo huni abade na wo huni
acha na ehoye ba yakwa no yenya asoja so bi mo wacha atren yen mo wacha atren asoja fun wanental atalation no aza ayo how like or represent and wo as a badges been so and so represent as a and I san with the same badges na but one chew carry like ho obi wo ho ye cook tailor na say bia or your driver ho
me hunu wo yen jo Joseph
jo mesmo kwenu soldiers should be watch our train there there was be our friend life jacket no say we ship na say ship all sink na say esha na tun sunma o ma ipo yinsu na nyoma so bi hu we tumu abajo
on your life jacket.
Yes.
Very good. It I see watch about aso call Takrad never basin e bad ne huni
so mo hu watch so just for chain e try boy e wade call akon.
Wow.
E bi ni AK-47 yeah, to be an what the quack, ye way through what's a quack. And the metros will shoot to 1
Wow. So to now a be a casino be and cacramen. Yo, it has Abakar. A cry, you know, about the new honey.
Quite shape.
Honey shape. Shape or not that.
Yo. Oh, well, cacra.
Church, my woman, not that.
Yo, well, you too slow.
Yeah, shape the true. Shape the food, and not phobia. A phobia. That question on a 4 shape and a quail about me.
Baby, I'll go from what drive ship. na baby awada.
Na badi bio. Shape. Na hu baby. If excursion na work right now.
Jamusia there.
You too. Yeah, sure. I did see fee excursion. Abakar, the best na bodo. Michelle, about new fee excursion.
Jamusia there. One shape and what the car quinty was in I what to do. A penny, ya benua. There wasn't there. Oh, baby, as a flag be say. Baby, sir, flag be out.
Baby, one now when we hear pa. What
flag be represents baby. Say what the flag be so a flag not represent danger. Ubon do a danger to one call Miss was me on car walonko. If there was one bra flag by representative wababa. Flag be represent.
Nta wona bi bia actions nti flag no one sa flag kwa even though the flag is wa o kire bi dey assembly esi nti flag bia wo de besu bia o kire asampra kwa we esi nti me hye fi me ye dase emu ne ye ho papa Joseph abad ni hye fi excursion no
say musia dey aso just wanna say edum biara ba ba ye wo won o si dey itum in style was swim. Nti musuye de baby was swimming. Onyo biara na okko. Nti se ekona ekọ swimmer na ede itum ihu 15 feet. Wow. Anzana itum akewe dwuma ba bia.
Nti na cha wodin ogina wo oye swimming de ebeye sogenya ebeye dwuma nsu de dunkoten da ode hu kona wo fa do wugwa epo. Ugwali nsu amese asensi na toma ne hu kona ba fa do egwal. Joseph dase mami wasa ba de pa ni nsu efi oye excursion na okoi no.
Pacha misia de he. Ya call ho no. Wa my documentary be about soldiers na odu baby no hu de soja crew bi na all train ono im de bia or living ti ono oye no bibia but onya call no when twentwan na ado oja ma we bia na okwe ebi kra bi sande na we ngwala nso ni na no wanye we ana ya call shape na do no so waka cha yen soja ba ko fan boafo na na ka cha yen de he say ya kwa shape no da yen obey instructions by as bamo na ya call do no so soja ba ko bi so ka da ma yen stamp or shape na do o sande shape no oye what the sand any wood na what the to say stamp or da obetuma approve shape no and which maybe oba cause baby born when
wow eti concerning when caller what the what's it obey before complain say on phone nda ya prayed no kray ya mpone payina for the sanabla or di gemeri ye bia na ekwadwumam demre won hihye ne tin nti da ka video ya kwhwe abenten wa apna adwuma ono fido wo friend eja ole ma oy ne bibia ope no call bede asemi nti wonko oje bibia ye ohye na atafa na ya pa ono na record ti me da se power dem ehwo na da bi to no ya dusia huina wo kran wo kusin ebri nye domina ni munya kwan wo kro ana munya kwan poko excursion awofu pe ntema moframa wonko excursion ona anye de ne nyisika o mempire boko inya ya ohia onfamfa somba ya sha sefi udo mami wadi sredi at the best awofu de odudu mmiri ya umma moframa no kwan na wonso wonko bi wonko suade wadi sredi de
Pacha awofuni bo ha we indicate one to that my ham of frame yenya akonya na yellow school nso na bi mo ho wonye mehwe on mo kan de o musu bia o nso wala yi ho ampolo ko wona e okwa nyim ho ande de bitede ka course start you free obi anko baka de malampo mu hu on dem pon sadent na me baby mpa wan yema bayi loko kwacha ada wo mo fam na akonya ma wakọ na wakọ explore nyama fofo na watuma da abache won nuanom ketankatu sa wozu na echi
edasi Justine Joseph
osida wofunu wo shema fama nkwan me wo excursion onsida mo wo wusuo da mo won so ko otumo akusua bibi na se wunyi na se opere wo be so gyan otumo akwana wake
sure bedasi Joseph yeah Michelle
makare he our friends there why am I shaping obo wom e wodo mo fam kwan mo kosua azi me there be one so opere wo soja wonyim nyaman dedo wotumo akeye bi
sure bedasi Abubakar Mabak Abdul and may no koano what is said in the mouth
ja mislade so ye ko be bia na ye ko excursion o my uncle boy ye ka ko siazi ana wa chen bibi
Madasi Abubakar minjira wodo na ye moko mimi o de ka mimi sebio nti ahona na osusu de oye panyina so obey navy officer man no pelo ye bi obi am pelo navy so me no oye akomotu nti obi am pelo obey navy yo ite Abdul yesa safe wodo chia wawofo wo headmaster na headmistress wo class teacher wo classmate no wonuano wan yakofi na chia ho
Kia Abdul Rauf papa Kia Madam Andraina class teacher na headmaster senior
no hone bio
na mayanfu Joseph Ejil
bobo edine oye demiaye jo nishe waso ya mo kwan bechia wawofo we head teacher or class teacher na we school for your classmate no wonu anuma ayenwo ayankofi na achia wo
chamichia mami hanokunsin papa Daniel L. Bliss na michia my class teacher Mr. Otu Ando na say good man michia mi anfo Cecilia Eshan Felicity Champon na Rejoice Essien
yo edase Joseph ede mamile butuma ye bobo me butuma bobo bia u parents
Ozunkan chia Costa TV pena odan
very good
chia sonko maufo Mr. and Mrs. Eju bio michia class teacher Mr. Goodman we am chemi ankufo Jerry Umane Emmanuel Opon Emmanuel Eji nchanko moina na msansu chiama ofu na obiara ben mebia mchiama
jo Christine
Pachozi ka mes chiame mami Elizabeth Esan me papa Justice Anabo and our friend nchiane da sina koma Costa TV ni odano na wara so ASORBA mesachi amenyanko Sarabe Anepel ne mayanko fina mesachi ame teacher say Emmanuel Bofotando na me headmistress Juliana KOFI
that's just jina wonuanu ho na name na za Costa Television kwanchefu pe na odano apampamfo edwumayefo na ejahuna anu hanema ebra sam na baka da kire Costa Television
me jina manu anu ya na wana name me kache Costa TV fo ina de ya da wana asia me hira wan da me nyame enye ne na na wode ba kire yan wo school enye ne na na obaba bukom nso wa ma ya akọ baby mpa ya ndan dwene ho da ya bako wa ma ya akọ explore na ye hu de se pede iye sojani anade pede ye dem edwumanya se ekọ mpa nya wena na ebetum akade o amo ebia one student na adwum no ya yenyim de yakọ bi ma wo blow anaze ensin yakọ ne ehun de yehu na na wakọ yehu de bi ma wakọ nu ezba wademo wapam wanenta na azin na yezmo ti yaka chon ya das we osuru a owo ye mu dan ka yakọ ho a wazeba ye hen na efie ya da na sipi
yenso yabada homa sipebre ebusafo yanye yanamo from a wofi nkamfoa school sa ho ahoro ho yina onam community connect adawoma yansaka hon na danwe yedo kra excursion watakra the naval base ende oye ahumje dadema hon holiday naja ehwa betena Coastal Television Studios na ya bonko ba fe hina ahwefo yenso edahoma so wa pasanya wona njempo yembana yamatna ha edaho ase de wa bohin what anapebia o madageta no do oye busy papa yedahoma ase bebre odika no so yemfa ndase yemfa ma asemi memesa wo oye nkamfoa honorable Benya Nshiraba ena onye honorable Muhammad owo ayuko honorable Bakope iyo yedahoma ase papa omboa ahonso odabo ebusia yana yamra yeba mama vee abaka wona yede do baka na pom na pom na pensem komo kakra wono yeda abraham yankom na sisia
papa ni mo minda oye ya kanwa ya kristi minda besia wutini wuti and say in our political circle the pede yoko hineni let's oyeti ono no so abama akowenim maba be youth organizer e polling station and say number your constituency women I see not the dead the ones who are never allowed to be
ha ezidu papa aha ye de wankasa
Mido, gana biana. Ogo fa jebi bi aba besu en fita no pa e say baby shi. Manka shi.
Junior.
Em senso na fu me bi die no.
Sister Host pa. Enti woni gas.
I'm using the why. Why?
Down yanka na wa.
Ah, Sister Host. Use gas. Gas ye fast, ye easy, ye convenient. wow.
Let me see your hand. Ooh, I got KOF.
Eti ebusia mensabu akwaba yamu atrase ba Costa television do na obi yenu fasofu no koi wayade anipe wa menyu age papa papa mesusu de mo fama butuma akakai ndema bia okro do demokra oh menyu age kwana
Who could share the fuffer? Mr. Mabakro Kade, any nano book into Alco explore. Yeah, into when you are papa, and a cross Kade, one for one could you. One for one could be in the annoying Sunday. My family was so baby. What I was what could be. It was I could be in some money, I'll be soon could be. I don't know how to the airport. I don't come on no more. Yeah. Or about patch one from a family could be behind. No numpa. Yeah. There's one more patch, but more pet or train. That one from more family could be as one book could be. And so I know numpa the new year so. When you be as some papa. Why is it? Zawache chemical when with some work and vividly. I think it's a plus for them.
Yo, ebishafo yete do baka taya baka sande brother anope napod don yete babrahum ana yete brahum ayen ede tsedo na yewia eja yamunye bodo na adama yekan no amana gana na wodanara na yedi na washa fana dedo na yensu yegudo fa wese wia utase nti bidi na wotwe na wotwera na egure yidi
adichienim obedi adichienim ansa na odi na wotwe
no nta adichienim na so na international women's day order na yedi
aye fine
nti egure da adichienim yidi na wotwe nti ebisafa me pe yemfa do bakate a adema ko bakansa wo enda benede yemfa nto wone enyum na enda yeda otodudu wo oye ebobre bosumnum na musam ebobosumnum nti demographic kokokon na yede tenyum na ma oreche inde aban wesu kwan wo oye asasi akro transit no ho nsamansama meche government banks non-land transit goods nti so da other bottom Bank of Ghana kwanchefu paying feyini dem na ma other ban osi DDEP no we put pressure or banks balance sheet unto mo ankwado no ono na anepay Bank of Ghana kwanchefu paying odini munsam other ba 155 granted Ghanaian citizenship no so munsam ono daily graphic or the abba anepay
yo mama for the Ghanaian Times enso do na Ghanaian Times enyim ho and other abba yate the air closak work strike or strike in the na Times abba the closak strike cripples government work nti akọ offices aho a eboko na ho abu na watutum nti jumezi bia pede kezi no ho na nyaza obeye anam striker closak wokon Ghanaian Times enyim ho so na waza bam da aboni tikumpo graphic nim as Ghana welcomes African diaspora as citizens nti nhona won fi Ghana ha omda wabatsana Ghana actual no Ghana man age hona atum za wo for citizenship no waza ama hona sisia onso wabaye Ghana fo and pay Ghanaian Times za ozebenyi
ebisia yede KOFI 22 news yede tiedo na KOFI 22 news na no we gbo yodo onye shafa ohwese kasamodo edwuma kunyiba honorable atoba forsen ina onye immigration fo ina watinum na KOFI 22 we gbo na yodo na KOFI 22 ba inde aban wabrɛ ndama wɔde fa asase do na wɔde ba ɔman Ghana kofi tutu no webe ne do kra ɔse aban abɛ dama bi tire akokwanam esichie ɛmo na da aka dama hu da yɛwɔ bi wɔ krefi amanade na wɔde ba na ɔno na swafo hwes kasam do ɔnye dama nkɔfo na ehie dɛ small gidi wom so na mepie wɔ wɔde baba no na waasai bi tire akokwanani na waasai na so ebede hu da ade no waasai nti wɔde bara no de sumade kyɛ hɔ da no wɔnhyɛ dala first time police siri pampa dem a port no wɔyɛ no ntano nanam ogu truck ma wa park nkokoi wasa na wɔde nyina eguda ihunu akokɔ no ma bakara nyina ebe na kyɛ ase me kawa wunyi pa wɔyɛ enti swafo hwes kasam na onyin kɔfo no hia yi no wade me di dɛ abana abrɛ dem nyina nti endɛ yehu esi kyira a wodi fi aye yamba abedin bakina na ya Libya ana yanka Cote d'Ivoire da men ya wabe na ase nti ngona odi fi Cote d'Ivoire wada bad ni ya wabe na ase ya wada foka yo nti asama de obaka tai Kofi Tutu News odbe
na Kofi Tutu News no me yankon da ho me yankon fo yin da wo yen ho a
yankon yen
DCOP Lydia Donko.
So for Champion, Mammy, watching Yimpa or Yimpadu. We are ECG cables. ECG cables. We am condo. I have a park empire. But many years old. See, I do much for the uncle.
Oh, intimate funny uncle. Mean say, yeah, intimate funny uncle. Yo, Mama Daily Post in Sodo. Na Daily Post enyim ho na zaba za ASORBA kan ho asem na or the hustle government bans land transit of rice, sugar and 7 additional key commodities. And so azaba to her. Into them ASORBA church ndamara na Daily Post so zaba Minister for Finance Dr. Kiso Atuforsan nimfonyi edenyim afefefe. Ndamara so hwe enyim wa Boja Jemfi ono abo ono akasai. Also, Defense Ministry still a vacuum. Yeah. And we have no leadership at the Defense Ministry. And see them Ghana for me car home yawa. Yana papa Boama of Feneden, Honorable DB Boama. The Defense Minister, Kaime.
Defense Minister.
Amani Boama, yes. Okay, still a bi. One shall name. Nti ono na Boja Jemfi or kind there. Defense Ministry has no leadership. Nti ono sure order what by now was about to go. Nti Ghanaian Times and pay za ozebayen.
Icho. Ebusia manyan call the punch.
Ka punch,
the punch punch. Yo. Ebusia punch na sama da ba no. Nsam wo na o say I do not be for for discipline over disorder. Asama the bucket or the bay. Only a man crash DC, no that to addition for you. 6 March, yeah, that new year, no moon summon, no so, or the not the study, or that to addition for when you mean. Now, I should think not that's what the mumbo a beauty. The mum also there, say pretty independent power, reading up on nti asama honor the bay na finance minister onye oye empayinfu wo hwe ne boda yi na anu enwunu ehia wa ka che na afi wonfa okokwanam anwa no hu kaka won mfa cross border nti no sunu fayin odo police fa wachi so Chinese fo nkokwa awotwe na Ghana fo waka ho ebien abada weku wie ECG cables nti CID boss yan ma amini fayin na order enyi won pepepe no Asante Akim Central NC na nso wele di campaign abo kwa oye fire tender dama oye konongo nti ehwa enyi wa mo the fire tender na DC ni fayin so wode ato enyim ho fefe dama
Yo, mama saw do a Daily Times. Now Daily Times not an other benze. Oh, kakra. Fuel crisis warning. Ghana could pay 17 per liter. Onche. Onam to call record ewo Iran na zeno. And a Daily Times all can have some day. Yen fuel or mine onche no bon abokosor. Nti yobotum aton 17 cedis per liter. Nti ono kokoba was it aba. Daily Times saying him also Ozaba. Ghana's youth wobbles in unemployment. Cry out to government. Aha, nti youth awo Ghana rusu de wonya djuma nye. Nti no so yedza Daily Times and pay all ka ho asem yanko.
And pay Daily Satellite the boka ten so abogwado no of the mpox yo chicken pox ni senior man. Ni new pay no say de chiruba anu what of friend mpox nti so da ba na so for osha pomudin sam do ose de dem mpox no echi okosoro pa yareba no sana na olesan kwa na okosoro sisare wenya nyimpa be 1000 ahun wenya dem yareba na bi na ko na so no sisare sama wade abaye na closer go na oye striker waro kodo wade no wasam wade abotugwa wo oye Daily Satellite CID boss so Chinese fru a watch won na Ghana for work kan watch won no so no fayin or that to but here no also pastor arrested in joint cybercrime nti no social and so pastor o na jam am me ya me sabe dem pastor so called pastor we na fana no me wo problem dodo na yufa na kire won che hono ntira oh mama me se dodo na yufa na kire won che hono ntira Nete
any is no say about the cybercrime.
Na chaba de baye. Yey, pasa. Nti e wo say the Daily Satellite go kate mo de na Daily Satellite the or UN chief or the assembly da boto a e beta Ghana fa wo peacekeeping no. Aha, hu bi no won waka. On the preparing said den say yim. All of Ghana for che de osrala won fan chan na ibilin sibio. Ghana di oyumde nyeno kofa woko kapata konyende na washasi achere papa na Daily Satellite TV odum feyini bi abadase wa mun share more picture us you guys stay oye it was a mean if
Yo, Mama fa the dispatch the Bokata and Sodo. Now dispatch enyim ho mfonyi enum na oguha ase. NDC's 2028 flag bearer slot. Who wins? Nso here asembisa. Yan mama Professor Jane na opokwa jima mfonyi da ha. Honorable Julius Dabra, Chief of Staff mfonyi da ha. Honorable Kesel Atuforsen, Finance Minister, Nimfonyi Daha, the Mason Honorable Johnson, Asebin Katia, NDC Chairman, Nimfonyi Daha, Na Eriko Poku, Honorable Agric Minister, Nimfonyi Daha, Nti Assembly sign there, Nko Numi, Wana, na Oboko, NDC flag bearer slots, Wana na Ubenya, dispatch, on another Ozbay, and Rubison some. Aha, it's the also ena.
It was my father chronicle, the workout and function and the chronicle mobile. Also 155 diaspora Africans no are granted Ghanaian citizenship. Into yes and so the monk of Waba Ghana ho, Wabaji Ghana citizenship into where Heniano were here Bishafu. Into Dania Prime Minister Kuyo Bay Gwehe or there Mecano. If you see no party there, if you are now another, we can come for.
And if you Besacrum,
Besacrum, it's in if you Besacrum.
Yeah,
Dama.
Then it's all right, so would it?
Dama. Dama. The human I know, yo. It's the corner can work out 10 years. Bank of Ghana, quite paying for you that any more woman and saddle more can I in there. We'll cut another robust strategy international. obohwe da wudum do otedam we di mo ayefe wo papa give to worry no wa file another application seeking the other baba proceedings until court obajatum give to worry wa file another proceedings nti no so the bakatai the chronicle ma other baba dey
yeah mama saw the daily guide na daily guide Ozaba Bank of Ghana no for inda ha yezim kana kan na ho asem on the National Service Authority scandal gitiawai abonizin da no nye esibe nte wona bi won for in daily guide enyim ha na Ozaba o say AG hits or say esibe with 7 more charges nti one charges no one and there was a 7 crore and na wazaka ho daily guide enyim ho ebo ho as pastor defiles 13-year-old church member
esha makaraja
pastor
makaraja mesami minyim dedam so ko pastors reverend fadana no ana no even akwam na wadi ye na mad na unya won bededi emifara nkotwom 13
and the International Women's Day jumeza yezi
yeah
the mama gender
yeah
osha breakdown odmen mofra winson wa bra wonzi 18 years what does papa
7,336
yeah no share pastor the first 13-year-old girl
13 years e aka na him wafo yefu 13 years mo ti be bulu sa 10 years 3 years obenya hom nto nkyere bia sofu onye 13 years onye bo na ehwe ni mfanyina oda de obaka tem mfanyina oda we ya onye mpatoa na de ni yire wo blen nan enwa da men oye ejumana
yo
ntana odu be wa efe
yo enyim also no about 5 arrested over Liberian man lynching lynch obi nti but watch one I wanna wear them as in watch one wear 5 ntumna emfa mbra ni nhyɛ wonsem da mara nti za daily guide anepe odzebeng yanko
yo ebisia the national inquiry the overcut no so aba ma you are to force na asam na oda to wera no kata bi afa na mfa no wa na ye ho oda fa obi ahura apa wusu wokrom nye nti oda to oda afi won fa anwa mfa kar queen emu akokwanam nentwinam bonchinam esi chiri dame ya mfa fo kar bi nti the one the for car nya smuggle kan nti the bakata no the national inquiry odaba na dey mo na so na Ghana school gambling na so CEO no fanyina odahon na mo kan de why paying farmers double agriculture na price may be smart economists not betrayer nti owura kwanchefu paying fayin Randy Abe CEO nimfeyi no order more kan na aso na aso kra na order to the government will hope that bakre cocoa farmers on arrest within few weeks nti so ma order bayin GIS no exchange rate ma crisis or questions or service fee charges no so odin sama but the boss in order na dani GIS for about come o kra obesna ba wa ba na mbai o janet say GIS exchange rate no sisa e bi hu bebi a ndaman order bay na emsia mayamfa neyim wona da na sen kwa neyim wona asem bi do ho na yepede yedu komo kakaba CEO oda oye good border no sabi je fini fanyin no da na nyon bia nine na o say government white tight oye diamond export controls oye ebusa me yin fi na yanko do baka tefofo ebusa me yanko daybreak do baka teno do na daybreak ma other no no munsam oya wiram o si nyimpa enum 5 die over injury others injury in oye banyuri crash nti wade shafa osha manjin samdo numfanyi oda to muntare mubarak numfanyi oda so nte wo gboni di na asama wesin awoni bia butum abochirim me are they no appointing AU ambassador oroko oye
for agenda
2063
63 sasa 63 agenda 63 2063 agenda for agenda 2063 oh okay
another
no appointing
ni ade
well but
what appointers
2063
AU ambassador 2063 say bia what ye agenda bi atase AU ye hona agenda nti wa appoint nti from now on to 2063 bi I'm not be ambassador no wa hwe mandama dam agenda
2063
yanko 2030 po
ebe do na yewen
but I'm today
no 2063 hey we have a long way to go wow okay
Assembly Sebi Abba Daybreak as any rapture at Vibes Corner
VP's Corner
any rapture
Vice President
any rapture yeah
any rapture at Vice President's Corner so it's a question yes so we all need to give answers
yes or no
no
you know why do we say
okay
but rapture obi say there abaso aba ma me obi yakọ as flag bearer ana onyanko
anya sa people kro na be na nizin kan
assembly say
assembly say no
the rapture obafa na no on fat
nti and this for common primary sir
that we yina kwa na
wonti mi yina kwa sa people kro na zin won enumi
na we yina kwa
ya mami oka hu
assembly sa pepe bi say ni hu we yina kwa ma mi no fi central region atoba force fi central region nti central region fi bie yentom wana
okay
that the worker you know always say any rapture kebe on sit up na so tira me dey ushafo ayi
mama fa bi overseer sure na overseer do worker ta na yim ho e na ozaba nti dam nkomo dey American card bia afa finance minister no for inda onye customs mpemfo na what's na we nti za worker dey dam edziman sam na won fanfa land mbabio no ana na overseer so ka ho asem what's aba Krona Ken's Gold Board CEO Samije Mfio no mpemfo so won for inda on so ya ka ho asem dadaw nti da American the card no do bokata no wafa yi kakra na what's aba nti mayenko henenyim
the archives ana archives right yo emsha ma archives do be no abufe bia fe mamu hunan ebra wa brenen manne kira ye no de obaka tane so wona ose mame na wa frog 12-year-old daughter besia over sale of plantain
and
the approval
International Women's Day asor enkomo yedi ne fa baby no and paper crata kan wasemi enya za mafama ebinum wokom na za batan nti ban ayem hyehyem po ni ho kakra emma
nti ye nkara man tia abofo no
nya oda
adi nya abodo
but oda fa kwani bido
iyi wa abodo
ay ho
nti watch man na wonche
so wa ba pepe ma ze che
ayo erushede bokata kuyala archives kuya nanyim ho wadi oye interested free voter no so wadi aboto interest free voter youth development no wa fa wana wa launch nti no so ma other bay na minister no wa pledge 10% of monthly salary asedun katia donate 500,000 Ghana cedi nti asema all when interest free nti voter youth ma no so mpanyinfo other bang another sim registration wahala is coming for what
na dam sim registration why ni pia omo eden because a kriya ye obian data our system no oya biometric na yake nti wo fa wo bibia na hwe lawyer nyimpa okoso nyimpa nsa na odu no do na sisi awo sanzo forever ni na ye ze yeden Ghana omo yeden emementa so sim registration bill omo yeden hwe lawyer ankofo so ansa na ahomache na so na eko ahomache abakọ na nkofo wo ze one egwa na zo po this is what was so online na ya sana abakọ mi bill ya ebe Ghana wo me enko hanyim kakra Ghana
Emishabole bamboy mbese begoyi nanu odesoso na so abofo bekim bejo project a owo na batompo seden oda me ye be ya sana yakwewi nti no so de boka tai the oye archives abi no so oda be
yo mama so do the Hawk newspaper the other ban enyim hon communication minister no for yin da ha Sam George honorable and na for you could be so na Leno dash no 248 million Ghana cedis laptop rip off
yeah
into that all and see you was not that no more foreign rice Mahama ordered schools to serve local rice Nti President Mahama na reka say all the schools and various schools na omayenzi nyankasa hene menu imu emo me amfa foreign rice bia enko school mafra no omayenzi local rice enyim ho so na odaba honorable Jinapo nfo yinda ha Jinapo moves to prevent domestic fuel shortages nti honorable Jinapo minister for energy na reka say I say she said, "Go akwanem." Into there will be no fuel shortage. Yeah.
One kind of.
Yeah, damn na Orecan for you. Edaha. And you must know that was stick with us. We will prevail. Oh no, Banda edges come as NEC supporters raise concerns. And no so Azaba Yanko.
MCA the new republic. The Ubaka Tena Bugado. Republic Beno or the Insamani P album na also fuel supply license no was care, but the pricing or should Boston or ye gadgeta. W Juma no Yujuma, Manoso or the Bangin. NDC no which is good bots or ye woman. It was ya the Wakata about the bay, you know,
woman of valor.
Yo. Nti the misafa ahwano wode wo yabade valor fu
your woman of valor
one of valor cha wo misafa kita dignities
nti nana ba na moa oyuma GH TV ona na odze babaze nana ba na moa ne za
no the woman of
nti woman of valor nti offer tonsa frame mesiafo a sabi wo dzi bi wonum na inaze na wo hia nan sen po ke mo London o say UK baby nan sen yon cherry
ukise ma wede
oh sir mesiafo nyane ye aha no hon komo na wata wodzi
nti this for which is good board woman of valor
nti de na na ba na mo aka bibi afa NDC ho nti de ho na won so woman response
ayo ayo Emshafo na papa Julius Dabla no fayi no demin Julius Dabla no fayi there was very NDC NPP all are the blue red license no so ma other buying customers oye ato ba force na sam kronara or the doboka tenim na Esiama Max case for good sale to parliament ayo nti Bank of Ghana kwanche for paying no so that or the abotu enyimin manu the new republic the obakate no or the akafa bay
yo mama saw the de ayi akosisi no bebesim do women and leadership
Wow.
They will book women and leadership.
Mananuswaba.
Yeah.
Ayo umbe.
Mananuswaba. So you know me see afon ko
tanya. They will book women and leadership.
Yes.
Ayuko.
Yeah. Yeah. Nti enyim ho na odza yan papa Victor Smith. Fide ya yedin hen afofide. Yan Independence Day na ka so say sembesi afokwa enyim a nzama nyina yeye. Nti mesiafo wo bo won homodze na oman nzama koye. Papa Smith na working. So ya sam dodo.
Victor Smith.
Yeah, Victor Smith. Nti all she mesiafo nkwan. Nti yamba modze yam kwanyim. Nti mesiafo di ye na oman so ori yeye. So nti woman and leadership character yi mo hwehwe ne wuran. Na menye na ezinkomo bi. Nkomo na yeye bete.
Oh yeah.
Inya.
1 year that.
Obaye. Enya.
Emshajan fa aye kanari de obakate echifufulubo. De obakate eko oda ho. Kanari sanani da. Emshajan chebe. Now at the Bank of Ghana, one decision to sell some gold reserve or a criminal indeed. Criminal intended. MPB no rekada masem say aye gold reserves say oro obotene da ano damra the obokata no kan criminally intended. MPB no rekada masem people's follow ma obokodo na we expose NDC broken pledges on affordable power. It's also the obokata no ma other buying the other chief of staff no a genuine interpersonal relationship for national unity. To the work at them other bay. Na freight forwarders no back time ports 24-hour trading. It's no so the work at them other bay. Agric minister ne invite Chinese investors. Mobile John Ghana's agric transformation driver no so odemfeyino odi aba abotu enyim papa.
Yo, mabo so do what the catalyst. Na catalyst no the about the closak punishes Mahama for the sins of Akufo-Addo. That's no other but them.
Okay, kitwe kiduboku.
My oh. Yo, anyone so catalyst no can say Ghana steps up evacuation and diplomacy as Middle East war escalates. And Foreign Minister Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa no for you know that way. No, come the Nshishegwa Kwema and when anam Middle East kwa record no. What's the one ebebe fee? Anyone so Honorable Atoforson ne for you the Minister for Finance. Onye customs paying for na wode ehia eso catalyst nso oka ho asem wa
ebisa the patriot press do bakata no so wa bogwado na asema oda bani no mu ne oyehwam oyefe papa o de kan doctor la gbon lu ba omia ena onye honorable afayo market with the bank no do fin no so oye Richmond Mensa no we declare bid Doboko NPP UK branch chairman.
Okay.
No senu for you them. Damara and don't pressure Baumia over running mate choice. Patrick Buama and also Oraka the Massami. Picture do that show no wound to me. Nundo or share or a medical 3 in 1 AB. Also judge me based on my competence, not English. Won't to me.
In your army, there won't to me. No, I can't
but some of the Obohabo tea. Sunday say, yes, or MP Piaman Kuruma, you're carrying no button why you do. And I say, but MP, why I brought for some doors and do.
Into Waka baby.
You have the man, baby.
Yeah,
you have the man.
Into to me now, Waka baby. But say them interview. No, I say, so call or yeah, Kagetia, Igum. na baby obokọ Swami magazine na ada sabi ohoye onkaka brofo ho okoye campaign na hwi ya no yeho no bakasa da want to abama MPP nti brofo samanize adabrak wonyin film na edwuma no hia
ba bi no pe UK nti ya bokọ UK party chairman
okay
nzako UK
party chairman
yo bi no bi UK chairman
nyo
nti ya national chairman UK bokọ
nzako ha brofo no mo do kan obaka nyo nti
adani
MPP
first lady wa bagana obaka no krum kasa wanka brofo
nya
onu so wanka French mpu
but no what the headset ni so bia
forget about the headset it's why anyway
enyo but
why the weapon what judge muntumi bible for some
muntumi ni chairmanship ni say am mo hu de obotum wenwin because on the grassroots nyimpa
dama
enyo nti okokọ baby a ho nti okokọ campaign na want to abama MPP sabiwa
deputy national chairman o muntumi a awapian
am mo zo bi obababi a
ayo Erusia bata la jo hudu ba mi an feyin gbafimfin otuku na more kind Baumier's Independence Day appeal ntifal bera on the ni appeal shunku na odema Ghanaians Ghana for the nkabom hia nkabom hia nti yankambom na am a vision opportunity no meche national renewal no etum na ayedwuma nti ono na sama waka no wo de obakatai the patriot pressing
yo mama for the spider the obakata and sodo na the spider na waka say na ishe enyim ho a ose President Mahama and Asiodin Ketia accused of betraying loyal foot soldiers nti NDC for Watson one sawo yem papa President Mahama no nye NDC chairman Hondo the foot soldiers am there in some dobi a waka eche hon wo ba abanmi won huni nti won hye na wonye hu bibi mfama oye NDC mbana mche foot soldiers nti on na the spider anu so anepe ozbai
emsede go kata idan fufra munda agoha ananyo damja agoha daily guide the worker table for the other nam in the way they got it to a judge of agoha ana agoha etasi
agoha
no agoha
okay
or there agofia
okay
no chere if you wajiro amen brem yo nti agoha an she be na amen ha the worker tell mo be ya na no o de mfein do do no be re A+ be say eyo no su bia inchi mochi na won so wa shut down nti we close it yo was indefinite tab or when you ni afi much for government much for operating without registration until biru ho a where much eduma no so when you that when use kwan papa do for kwan papa do ahuna license po mu ni na wode ye nti ono na the worker no ago ha ode aba abotugwe
yeah mama saw the crop for and so we pay and so mo that as for
daily news
means agora sorry agora as for daily news no so za for abagwado na za ban offense not MP Dr. Fred Che Asamoah hands out 16,000 Ghana cedis to top 8 SHA students awabo won mozan odiske ama de won che mfama hon na won me won ho wo hon adishim enyim hara so na odaba oya honorable fellows ofosu kwache nu fonyin da ha ose MPs are really suffering wabre me tell in interview bi oya ya ose MPs no wabre ose adabi okọ no krom ne constituency ebrebo so ma wa akọ no nyiska bi awo no ho nti no do friend na yer dofo no send 500 cedis and san no tuma ebu full egu ne car no za akọ back to Accra nti inda honorable ye we yi wa ha o na bra me papa ne yi na ekọ me ni na so ekọ ebonsawa
nje invite wona
nti na orikan da MPs wo bre
awara na wa ma damo jinadu yebudu pepe da ye bi atase senti na yin de yetiwe yare ye to ababo ma aboso yin ihie bibia nfi wo me ihie na babo so yin atase na wunya ba wia na akatram kan na yin wu bio
na so aba ne hoye man ni scarcing
dabo no oti nche boso yin nte yi bo de ye fro
okay
na bo hia boso poti gina ye asam bo de ye fro yi da fi o de ye fro bibia yi de ye fro ko sa lu sumi na ye
onye easy ebi wo mpa na ye impromptu because me kaya MC ma obi na yi wo asan ho baby Reverend Tim for John constituency nti eyi kro na wo from ma mekedi MC da me yi no mom na ono abo Tim for Orba nti obodu hwan community ho na wo yi background one na yi foforo so ho ono no onye mo hwe nti obodu hwan sawa woze mamma ma ka ho asama am ho na ne amde di pie na obaka kyerem de zawabe wontum nkwanda ma nti mom wo be nde na ma ha fo so enya bi nti zawato nsa friend za ono no obey na bi ho nti twede edu ho na aze oda ya amanze ntum nkwanda ma nti da fo so kwachi orikan achede wo bre nti enyim ho na odza aba dama so na close akensensem strike na wa akwan odinsem pi aba Ashanti region wose wa disrupt njama bebre wontum na wonye nti wo sede aban baby bi ma close ak wetum wakọ back to office enyim ho so na odza aba government pays 2.6 billion to clear NHIS arrears health minister the honorable Akando na oraka say no say NHIS claims now kwan mbe ma wontu na fize abrewa yipuma wo kwan ema kawa wodze aban etia 2.6 billion anyis kakakraba aban aya za papa and pay as for daily news and so oze aba nti bocho meyam kom de ni nyina nyen
akudu wo aso wo the worker 10 as for daily news in aso pa osi wose kopon
okay
11-year-old boy na we hunda we would ensuma na party we tutu iyi party we tutu wado kwa hin party na we tutu wado kwa hin ayen sempi na na pere yedi nkomo kakra fa oye strike no nsam yedi do boka tano ebusha yeda abawi na ye mema hemudo idefi ndana pa emwachi jumadi sunkunum na asembisa yebisa inde anna closak ngone strike ohia na ohia mabi
asoba strike na ze say ende ejumayefo bebre work strike esikasemiara nti conditions of service no ho strike na work nti abasha abande za ozu wo hon onhwe na onfa mo hon na wonko back to the offices because these offices are who abakọ na watum nti dwuma bia yapede kezin office bia ntum na nye eco passport officer watum all the offices watutum nti yabahye abande za ode oyem hon enyizimara onhwe na onyem hon na wontum wonko adwuma because abandama o affect obia because dwuma di bia yapede kezin ebakọ na watum wan na ekebisa na asam nti enyizimara aban onshama naza odo yamhon onyamhon
emshafo aban onshama naza odo yamhon bia waye damhon na de boka tebi obebe na no sere ketu muko me fifi atwa MPP abashabo mesi sere NDC no luwutia no nya abani bia ye onsuna aban no suna aban na no ye ntuodo ta abana re tuoda obe obotizika John Kambu bia anti mo wa boto striker ha on some da man onye wa pia de ma o sa de duma fere biro papa de be duma finya wo bre ya la politicians nya ma oba mo be CEO bo so mo kwoti na akutia oye eduma fi ande wo ko strike ni mfienu akutia bo so mo kwoti Oni fie num akotua. Nti strike ndi wudi kwa papa. Na masra aban. Ya basra homala. Won hihye papa bi a wo ya da be nnuane won boto no. O ma da me hihye no nkona akono na won to. Ebusua de pe be gene da be wi mfa sere sonko. Ya mfa ma desire gift shop. Desire gift shop. Na mfa sere bi zo fa ma Lady B. 4th Avenue. Yo. Ya mfa sere bi zo fa ma King of the Universe that can come obede materialism. Ya sere bi so a na ya dire ma oye NPA National Petroleum Authority also use gas. Asere bi so ba ya dire ma e Bekike Bar and Restaurant. So asere bi do a na ya dire ma oye Solace. Yo. No so wada woroma. Na anepe master da sonko ya dire ma oye gender. Department of Gender and Social Protection. Another wo boy my yede oye International Women's Day ba da ho asefo papa. Na yada oye yana maami Bekike the CEO maami Kumsi ni araba na ekua
Auntie Becky
nyo Becky
Rebecca Kumsi
Rebecca idinu mepio Auntie Rebecca maami Rebecca anepe be obi na aseda eya wode ele wase papa wamwa eda bona Glitz Hotel no so e bada ho ase Glitz ano hye for them.
Oh, Dr. Hoodbook. I call Dr. Hoodbook.
Pedu.
Pedu.
Asa ne budu ntabet na. Presby asodan. Nature wana.
Nti them pana. I call ntabet na.
Presby.
Ebotu ma for hoso akọ.
Oh, nice.
Aso abesan fefe kra.
Nice. Nti ebushafo ya bada hu nyina ase. Wamboa wadi aboa. Aba from kitikeku. ASORBA KOFI ESSUMAN me ma chaba.
Mama V.
Ya mama cho.
Come on, give God a shout! Oh, come on, somebody! Everybody! Give it to me. Oh Lord, I am very, very grateful for all you have done for me. Oh Lord, I am very, very grateful. Lord, I say thank you, Jesus. Say, oh Lord, I am very, very grateful for all you have done for me. Oh Lord, I am very, very grateful. Lord, I say, see, Almighty Father, I'm very, very grateful. Married Mother T, I am very, very grateful. Patience of death, I'm very, very grateful. Lord, I say, Almighty Father, I'm very, very grateful. Here, I'm coming in to water. Patience of death, very, very grateful. Lord, I say thank you. Everybody say, oh Lord. Oh Lord, I am very, very grateful. Let's go. Yeah. For all you have done for me. Oh Lord, I am very, very grateful. I say thank you, Jesus. Everybody say, oh Lord. Oh Lord, I am very, very grateful. Lord, Lord, Lord. You have done for me. Oh Lord, I am very, very grateful. I say thank you, Jesus. How lovely are the mountains and the feet of them who bring good news. Good news, sir. Proclaiming news of happiness that I got with. Lift your voice and say, how lovely are, how lovely, everybody.